What's up, guys? We're back again with another great video, and this video is actually going to be a start of a little series that I'm going to do. We're actually going to install some more of the Barrina T5 LEDs, just like the ones I installed in my girlfriend's garage. And if you'll hit up in the top corner right here right now, you can see that install. So anyway, I'll go ahead and I'll show you the lights. So this is actually them installed right here. So this is a little sneak peek. We're not completely done yet. As you can see, the wire hanging down. But anyway, so now we'll go ahead and we'll do an unboxing of what these lights look like. And then we will, this Friday, there'll actually be the video of us installing these. And that'll be part one of the install. And then part two will actually be us, like putting the outlet box up and stuff like that. And then putting up that set of lights. So part two will be more of like the cleanup process. But anyway, the ones at my girlfriend's house, the way we done those, we actually, we had a remote switch for them. So we just got an outlet switch that you plug in like for a Christmas tree or anything like that. And then it actually has a remote that you turn them on with. For my house, what we're going to do, so it'll be easier for my mom and my dad to use. And if the light's going to be this bright, we want them on all the time when we flip the switch inside the house. So we actually took down our ballast right here. And we went ahead and we put a normal outlet up. So that way when we hit our switch inside, these lights will come on and we're getting rid of the fluorescence. So this will actually be more energy efficient, so it'll cut down your electric bill and you'll actually be able to see in your garage. So that's why it's a double plus. So anyway, let's go ahead and we'll get to the unboxing. Okay guys, so now that the box is open, we'll go ahead and we'll go through each part that's in it. So, of course, you'll get a manual with the different ways of installing the lights themselves. And these actually do have a 3-year warranty, which is really, really good. So if any of them go out within 3 years, they'll send you a new one. So first off, we'll look at the light itself. So as you guys can see, it kind of looks like a fluorescent light a little bit on the top where the cover of the LED is. And then you actually have this aluminum frame, and they do actually make noise, like if you shake them you can hear, but they're actually really good built, and they actually will take hits and stuff, because like I said before, if you'll look at that video where I installed them in my girlfriend's house, at the very end I actually dropped one of these off of a ladder and it hit and it didn't break it. We actually hooked it right up and it still worked. So they actually do, they're able to be like knocked around and stuff, and they actually look high quality. And hers has been in for probably about a month or two now, and they're still working great. So we kind of know that they're really good, so that's why we decided to go ahead and put them in our house garage. So you guys can see how good they look right there. So anyway, that's what the bulb itself looks like. So now we'll go ahead and we'll get to the hookup. So if you're wanting to individually hook them up, which is what we were thinking about doing later on, you can actually use this switch. So you have a real quick just on-off switch, and then it just hooks in, and then this side hooks into the light, of course. So if you're wanting to do like our workbench over here, if we wanted our workbench to be really bright, if we were like soldering or something like that, excuse how messy it is because we always have projects going on here, but you can mount them underneath this cabinet or something and then have that switch and turn them on, and then your workspace would be really, really bright. So that's one way. If you actually don't want to mount them up like this, then you can use them in another way on your workbench. And I was even thinking about maybe using it as like if I'm working underneath the car for you guys and I'm filming, I might actually leave one unhooked out here and slide it underneath the car, and it can help you like that too. So anyway, so that's one way. If you want to hook them up individually, you can do that. Another way you can hook them up, because they all span together off of each other. So if you don't want them individually hooked up, you can hook up one and then connect them all together, and the power will go through each of them. And that's kind of how we have what we have going on right here. We have this coming down, which this is not going to be how it's hooked up. We just done this real quick for this unboxing video, and then overnight we had to do this. So you can see this cable is coming in, and then we have those two connected, and then it's running the power through all of them. So when you're turning, so like right here we have a turn, we actually used this. And then you can actually put a space in between the light tubes themselves if you wanted to be spread out a little bit more. But we didn't do that because, of course, this set is going to go right here. so we couldn't spread it out or they would be basically touching. But anyway, so these are good for like when you're turning the lights and going around corners. And then in this little pack right here, so each bulb that you get comes with a pack. So you'll have, if you get 6 bulbs, you'll have 6 packs. And you actually have this coupler. So this is actually how we hooked ours up together. And that's how it made it look really clean right here, is we actually just coupled them together. So that's the other and third and final way to hook them up together. So this coupler actually goes in, and then you can butt the light tubes just right up to each other, and then you won't have a dead space in the middle. But if you're wanting the light to be more spread out, these wires are actually really good. That's what we used at my girlfriend's house, and it actually spread the light out more. But anyway, so inside this you have the coupler, of course, and then you have your 2 mounting brackets, and then the screws for the mounting brackets. Now, we actually did not use these screws because these screws really aren't that good, and I don't trust the screws to hold it up over my car. So I'll show you guys, if you'll watch the install video this Friday, you'll see the screws and stuff that we use. And then last, you'll have your end cap in here, which will cover the hot and the ground on the last tube. So it's just not just there or whatever, it just makes it look cleaner with that cap on. But anyway, guys, so there's pretty much what comes in the box. So if you guys will tune in Friday, we'll actually show the install of them. Alright guys, so we'll actually go ahead and we'll close out the video now. This video is short, just kind of showing you what kind of lights we're going to use in our garage. I did already install these in my girlfriend's house, like I said before. But we're going to install them in my house a little bit different, so that's why I'm making another video for you guys. But anyway, so the install of this set of lights right here, so the part 1 video will actually be up on Friday this week. And then the part 2 will be up on the next following Monday. So anyway, guys, go ahead and make sure that you hit the bell down below right beside the subscribe. And always subscribe if you hadn't. Make sure you do that. But make sure you hit that bell and you'll get a notification of when the install video comes out if you're interested in getting these lights for your garage. But I would definitely say if you're working on your car or detailing your car, I would definitely get these lights, because we were working with just those fluorescent lights, or I was working here with just those fluorescent lights, and it's hard to see. Like when you wax your car, it's hard to tell where you've wiped and not wiped. So when I pull it outside in the sunshine, I actually have to go back over my car and wipe again. It's just a pain in the butt. But anyway, so I hope you guys like this video, this short unboxing, and then I hope the tutorial helps you as well. So anyway, guys, I'll see you next time. Peace out.